Today we're going to show you how to convert a right-handed reel to a left-handed reel and the step-by-step procedure on how to do that. Okay, we start by removing the spool. Always good to lay your parts out. Remove your spool. Remove your handle plate. Once again, laying your parts out. Now it's a good idea to put your finger on there, so when you turn the reel over, all your clutch parts stay in there. We don't need to touch those. Now to convert to a left-hander, you remove the friction tube, remove the cam, turn the cam over, put that back on there, everything goes back on. Getting your new friction tube, just place that in there and just give it a little turn, jiggle, so it finds the clutch washers. If you push it in too hard, it's going to push everything out and everything will fall out. Once you've done that, it's just a matter of returning these parts. Give yourself a little bit of clearance so that star nut can come undone, so you can back your drag off. If you take that nut too close, you won't be able to back your drag off. Place your nut, do that up firm, and then just make sure that when that's undone, it does spin. Okay, that's your spool done. Now for your drag, just using your finger, lift that spring off there, set that to one side, turn your drag off, it's better, on is actually better. Remove that, you sit your drag pull on that way, so it's a little bit there, sits against the on-off activator there. Getting your replacement spring. Now this is where you want to put the spring underneath drag pull there, round the post, and then this spring comes up and in on behind that one. Okay, just make sure that that spring is sitting in the groove and that's moving freely. Now once you've done your drag pull and that, you've now got to undo your index plate. Now what's probably a good idea, depending on how old your reel is and what have you, you may need to put a little bit of heat from a cigarette lighter or a little blowtorch on here to release the Loctite. Alright, cigarette lighter should be enough, and then once you've done that, you can undo that nut. It will be a little bit firm due to the Loctite, as you can see the Loctite in there now. So once you've removed that, get the washer off, take the washer off there, and then with the large screwdriver, remove the nut, the bolt, sorry. Okay, now you need that washer, you remove your index plate, so then base bolt back, washer back on there, and then when you put this in, put it inside the thing there, just push it over until that lines up. You can start it with your fingers. And then do that up quite firm. Lock that in. Put your washer back on there. Do your nut up. Still a little lock on there. Now if you can hold your finger underneath that, you don't want that to move. So you get it reasonably firm. And it's starting to move now. So when it starts to move, you have to put a screwdriver in there, and you may want to grab someone's help. But you can do it on your own. Just hold that, pinch that tight there, and just nip it up. And then check your tension. to go. Now when you return your spool, I've done everything there now, the little pin on here needs to go inside that can. So when you return your spool, you just line the two up. Can be better with it turned off. Locate that. And that's your drag silent. Return your spindle screw. And that's your left-hand conversion.